What's up, guys? Welcome back to another live with Ferg. So, it's just a beautiful day out here in Mandeville. Check this out. If that's not, if that doesn't tell you what's happening on the North Shore, then I don't know what else to say. There's a shrimp boat moored up to the dock over here. So, oh, there's a shrimp boat out there. Check that out. They're working hard on the North Shore, guys. If there's that many shrimp out there, then that's got me a speckled trouter, and I haven't caught one yet. But we're gonna rig back up real quick. Those catfish really messed up my leader the other day, so we're gonna tie another leader on while I'm waiting for you guys to check on in. I hope you guys have been enjoying the live streams, by the way. Let me know how you guys have been taking that. I'm having fun with it, that's for sure. That's half the reason why I really like these live streams, because you just never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to run into, what kind of fish you're going to catch. If you're going to catch fish. Thankfully, the last couple of times we've been on them, though. So, hopefully this trend stays the way it has been. So there you go. Well, I'm using the Matrix. Is it monofilament? It's probably like a hybrid between fluorocarbon and monofilament. High visibility, super strength, 17-pound test. We're gonna put that in the pocket because we were having problems yesterday with that. I do not want to have to retie, like keep walking back and forth to the car to retie. So we're gonna bring all the stuff with us today. But yeah, back at the lakefront in Mandeville, we're gonna do it again. I think as long as these shrimp are in the lake like this, it's gonna be easy to catch fish. That's not the right piece of string. I grabbed the old leader. Now I'm making a mess. Grab the new leader. There we go. That's the new leader. So if you just popped in, looks like I see one person on there. I'm getting my leader tied up so we can go out here and catch some more fish out here at the lakefront in Mandeville. It's a beautiful day. It's still a little warm, but there is it's a southeast breeze again, so I'm going to be casting into the wind again. But that's pushing clean water in. So just bear with me here for a second. We're about to get on it. It's an awkward time. It's 1 o'clock. Got off at work early today. So, yep, you pop back in. We're gonna tying on that golden eye jig head from Matrix Shad. That seemed to do the job yesterday with the gulp. It was easy to pull the old gulp off instead of the death grip jig heads. I love the death grip jig heads, but if you're using gulp and you gotta take it off. It's near impossible to take anything off of a death grip jig head. So I decided to use the Matrix Shad jig today. Not yet. About to get started though. All right, guys, we are set up. New leader, jig head's tied on. I'm gonna take the, oh, by the way, shout out to Marsh and Bayou. They gave me tactical clips. These are awesome if you use a lot of top water, hard plastics, which I will be this winter. So I've been wanting to try these out. It's just a quick way to change your lures out. So shout out to Marsh and Bayou. Thanks, Ben. I will be using these very soon. It's almost top water season. Well, it's almost hard plastic season anyway. So, yeah. Let's get our gulp. We got our rod in hand over here. I just dropped my gulp because I'm multitasking. There we are. Ugh. Let's go throw this little bit of trash away. Don't litter, people. They have a trash can out here. Let's just keep Louisiana beautiful, no matter where you fish at. I kind of, if you fish down Hopedale off the bank at all, you know the scene. And it's pretty sad that people just like to throw all their trash on the bank, man. That's pretty gross. You know, it's our duty to keep this beautiful land beautiful. So, there you go. Find the nearest trash receptacle near you and throw your trash away, people. It's not that hard. Enough of that. Let's get to fishing. We're out here now. We're just going to go back to my spot. I mean, I've been catching fish every time I go to this little spot on this wall. So why change something that's not broke? Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of mullet swimming right there. Oh, if I had a cast net. I need to bring my cast net out here because the shrimp boats are working hard out here, which tells me that might have been a shrimp jumping on the surface. Man, I should have brought my cast net. I should just go buy one real quick. But we're here, we're fishing. Yeah, I think those are shrimp jumping on the top. It's a red snapper. Someone just decided to clean the red snapper and throw it here in the Mandeville lakefront. Cool. It'll get eaten by something. Crabs, alligator, catfish. I always like to kind of keep an eye on this side to the right. You never know, you might see a school of something swimming and something you can cast at. But for the time being, I'm going to plop it right down here where I have been catching fish on a regular basis. And see if we can have another repeat. Got the gulp swimming mullet again. Don't change it if it doesn't work, if it's not working. Don't fix it if it's not broken. That's what I was trying to say. I'd much rather be fishing like a soft plastic with my Shrimp Pro Cure on, because that saves me a lot of money, because these gulps are expensive, man. But they work. Let's see, anyone on here? What's up, Dennis? Getting a tire put on. Oh man, you're gonna be sitting there for a minute. Cool. Glad you could join in, and here we go. First cast. That's for you, Dennis. Dennis is getting the tire changed. Let's see if we can catch a fish on the first cast. Hopefully I can make this worth your while you're getting the tire changed, man. I was out here yesterday, and literally the first cast, it barely even hit the water, and I got a massive hit from a catfish. But that's not the case today. I didn't get a hit on the first cast, but that doesn't mean anything, because I know they are there. Man, I have to buy a cast net just to keep in my truck now, because the shrimp boats are right there. I mean, man, I could kayak fish right there. There's definitely a lot of bait swimming around in the water too, so that's cool. Well, maybe my catfish spot dried up. The last 2 times I've been here, those catfish were like little piranhas out there, man. We're just gonna keep walking down this wall and keep casting until we get a hit. That's how I work out on the lakefront in Mandeville. Just fan cast, work the water column up, start jigging on the bottom. If you're not getting any hits, swim it like mid column, and then maybe even try to swim it near the top, because you just never know. I think the canal's like 15 feet deep, so that's a lot of water to work. Man, I was purely, truly expecting to get a bite on my first cast, because that's what it's been like out here lately. Maybe I just can't get it out far enough. It's about where it is though. It's about where I was casting. There we go. Oh, they're here. I didn't miss them either. Oh, yesterday I was missing fish. Here you go, Dennis. Getting your tire changed. Watching some live fishing out here in the Mandeville lakefront. We have a fish. We got a fish. And it's another healthy looking blue catfish. I'll tell you what, man. If you want some groceries, I mean, these things have been plentiful out here. That's awesome. That is awesome. Watch out for someone like took their dog out here and let their dog do their stuff and they didn't pick it up. It's pretty gross. Boom, there you go, Dennis. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, we're gonna let this dude go on this side so we don't catch him again. He'll most likely swim back out there as it is. But there we go. First fish. It was like, what, the 4th or 5th cast? So like I was saying, just that's how I fish this wall. Mullet jumping out the water. That's cool. Boom. 5 casts. Already landed a fish, guys. That's epic. Out here in Mandeville, doing the thing. The shrimp boats are doing their thing. That's an awesome sign, man. I hear mullet skying out the water. All right. Let's do that again. Let me adjust this camera a little better. They got a boat running in. Hopefully he doesn't run over the little hot spot over there. That's one of those loud mud boats too. There's a place for those, that's for sure. But I just don't think the middle of Lake Pontchartrain is the best idea to go take one of those things out. But to each his own. What do I say? Let's take a kayak out there. Oh, that's the little bass. Oh, there's a shrimp. Oh, there's shrimp right here. Oh my gosh. That might have been a trout. Okay, let's see what's happening on this side. That was either a bass or a trout. Oh, I need a cast net. My gosh. The shrimp are right here. Well, if you're watching and you live in Mandeville and you want to catch some shrimp, this might not be a bad spot to come and try it. Let's see if we can catch this bass. I was fishing yesterday and that sucker blew up right behind me. I think he's like kind of a resident fish over here. That'd be cool. All right. I need to get like a polarized lens for my camera so you guys can see through the water. Like that, there was totally a fish chasing a shrimp over here. That was so cool. Well, on a positive note, the humidity is down, so I'm not melting away. It's still pretty warm though. Down here in South Louisiana. Oh, okay. They're over here. They're over here, guys. I just had to walk down a little bit farther. Yeah, now I'm getting the taps. I tell you what, let's just go to the end. Let's see if the speckled trout are in. I mean, this fish is following me all the way in. Let's just stop and make sure I don't get it. Okay. Let's just go all the way to the end real quick. It looks like the tide is coming in. Unless that's wind blown. Tide lines. I didn't look at the tide chart because this was the only chance I had to come and fish today, so it doesn't matter what the tide's doing. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I'm gonna fish when I'm gonna fish. The water looks amazing though. It has that trout green tint to it, as I was told when I was a younger man. Whenever the water looks like this, it's that trout green color. Okay, there's fish over here too. Don't know what it is. Oh man, I don't know what it is. Most likely gonna be more catfish, but you never know. Out here in the Lake Pontchartrain, it could be a bull shark for all I know. It's funny, there's a buoy out there, like a crab trap buoy. I wonder if it's just marking like a hazard though, or if a crab trap just, someone dropped one or it just got blown in, or the buoy detached from the crab trap. I'm getting taps at, like, there's something out there tapping at it. I just don't know what it is. It's got to be small. Let's see, anyone else in here? Nope. To the 5 of you that are watching, welcome. I hope you were able to catch that catfish I just caught. That was a fun catch. I'm really hoping that I can get into some speckled trout though. There's fish all over out here, though. I mean, I have not. Every little area I stopped, I'm getting hits on this wall. So there's no lack of fish out there, that's for sure. I just don't know what they are over here at the end. So kind of determined to see what this is. Is it more catfish? White trout? Speckled trout? Croakers? It's nothing big, I can tell you that. Man, the water looks so nice out here today. I hope it stays like this all winter long, man. Truly my favorite time of year to fish. Oh, okay. Wait, we got him? No? He came back for it like he wanted it. Just missed him. This dude's got the right idea. A little bimini top. There's a bunch of glass minnows in here. I don't know if you can see the glass minnows or not. Probably not. I'm just curious to see what's biting over here. Just catch one of whatever it is. Now the boats have kind of done what they're gonna do. Yeah, that's something steady biting out there. About to go to my catfish hole over here though. Oh, it's hard when they're biting like that. Come on. Mess up and take the hook. Aw, took the tail off. Bummer. It's all right. We were catching up yesterday, so like I said, it's just closer to the hook. Oh, there you go. I think that's the key. I think that's just the key. Like, throw it out there without a tail, because they can't miss the hook. That's awesome. These catfish, they fight so hard for like the first 5 seconds, and then they just come twirling in. Let's see here. Where is he? Man, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Oh, stay up. Let's see if I can, I wonder if I can screenshot so I can get like a thumbnail. Can I screenshot? Sure can. Cool. There you guys have it. 2 catfish already. Maybe 15 minutes of fishing. Nice little blue cats out here. I mean, these are perfect size catfish to take home and eat if that's your thing with these catfish. Nice fish. Chafing my line. There he goes. No tail on the gulp. They don't care. It smells good. It moves. They attack it. You don't need dead bait on the bottom out here to catch blue catfish, guys. You don't need dead bait on the bottom. What's up, G-Dad? Joella, unfishable, please. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You're catching it at a good time. You're coming in just right. Hold up. Yeah, a few of you popped in here. Hogged fishing. What's up? Yeah, G-Dad, you finally got to see me live. Hold up. What's up, G-Dad? You guys need to go check his channel out, man. He does, he fishes out in Texas. Does a lot of bank fishing, and him and his wife, man, they tear it up. They have a good time, too. If anything, it's just fun watching their lives because they're fun to watch, man. I'm trying to get to that point. But I'm out here steady catching fish, guys, so hopefully that makes up for the lack of humor that I have. I'm trying to entertain you guys, but yeah, I'm not the best at humor and all that stuff. But we're catching fish. Yeah, if you guys are in, subscribe, man. Hit the like button, all that fun stuff. You know the drill. I appreciate everyone coming in. So, if you're just tuning in, I've been out here the past couple days fishing with this gulp, swimming mullet. They keep pulling the tail off. So I'm just fishing with the body, but the gulp has so much scent in it. And with that white, if it moves, they just come after it. They don't care. If it looks like something that they can eat, they will eat. They're just that frenzied up out here right now. Tons of blue catfish. Oh man, just missed up. I mean, I'm getting bites every single cast, guys. If you're out in this area, I highly suggest you come out here and catch some blue catfish. The trout should be here, like, I mean, I guarantee you they're here. It's just you have to catch them on the perfect conditions. Like the tide's got to be perfect. You got to throw the right lure, this and that. In a situation like this, there are situations where you get into a little area where the trout are stacked up, and it doesn't matter what you throw out, and they'll bite it. But on the Mandeville lakefront, if you want to catch trout, you got to kind of figure out what they want. These catfish want the gulp, though, that's for sure. And I don't really think it matters what kind of gulp lure you have. I like these swimming mullet because I've caught so many different type of fish on them. I mean, every fish you can think of. Oh, dude, they're tagging it out there. But if you do come out here and fish, you got to cast all the way across this channel. Because those the catfish have been on that far side over there for the past few days. They're not up close over here. I'd love to see someone come out here and try to catch this bass, because that thing has been popping shrimp like crazy, and I've been trying to catch this fish for like feels like the past month. And I cannot catch this. This bass is smart, man. He knows what's up. He's gonna be one of those big fish one day. I'd love to come out here and see a 10-pound bass chilling. Oh my gosh, I cannot hook them. You think without the tail that they wouldn't miss that hook. Like there's nothing but hook to bite. That's what maddens me with these fish. But yeah, G-Dad, I've been trying to go live a lot more lately, especially stuff like this. It's just easy. I don't have my GoPro. I don't have to edit anything. It's fun, man. I've been enjoying this. Like you guys, real of life fishing, Scenic City. You guys have kind of pushed me to go to this format. And I appreciate you guys for everything you do. Oh man, my goodness. If you guys only knew, like it's literally every cast that they're beating this thing to death, but they just barely missed the hook. I'm at the point where I'm just trying to snag them. Oh, I mean, my goodness. Look, watch this. If you can see that rod tip, it's gonna start bouncing. Of course, they're gonna make a liar of me. Those fish know when you're trying to get them on camera, man. Ah, they're pulling it off. Make a couple more casts with this dude. I think he's about had his run. These gulps, they don't last long though, man. They're so soft, they tear up so fast. There's a product, actually, G-Dad, you know what AM lures are, because that's a Texas product. I'm sure you've heard of AM lures. I need to order some of those because they are infused with garlic or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's just garlic. Probably some other junk. But those things do not lose their scent, and they are tough as all get out. Like, these little fish aren't going to pull the tail off of those AM lures. And they never lose their smell either. Like I think I had one for like 2 or 3 years in my tackle box, and it still stinks. AM lures, if you're watching, hook a brother up. A little helicopter action over there as I'm getting fish bites. Looks like the news people or something. All right, we're about to put a new gulp on here. Just something inside of me just doesn't like fishing with half of a lure, even though I'm getting bites. I should have stopped and got some live worms today just to see and put like a little octopus hook on or something on a drop shot, just to see if the hookup ratio would improve. Because it's every single cast. I mean, there's probably like 1,000 catfish over there, and not exaggerating. If you didn't see my last live, I think it was yesterday, I think I caught like 5 or 6 catfish within 20 minutes. And then a dude fishing a few feet from me, he was catching them like crazy. We were both using gulp though, so our hookup ratios weren't good. We kept missing a bunch of fish. Oh, something came after it while I was reeling it in. Come on, come back. I like when that happens, when you're just reeling in the lure and something comes after it and smacks it, catches you off guard. It's like I kind of expect the bite whenever the lure lands over there now, because I know the pattern at this moment. The pattern will change though, as the temperature changes and conditions change. Those of you that are not from South Louisiana, And don't fish salt and brackish and all that. This is a brackish water lake. There's a little river. I forgot what river that is. What is it? Anyway, it's a little river that has fresh water dumping into the lake. There's a lot of rivers that dump into Lake Pontchartrain, but also the Gulf is not far off, and that salt water gets pushed in with like a southeast wind, making it a brackish tributary. For those of you that don't know. Let's see here. Check in with you guys. My phone's attached to my chest mount, so I got to take it off every time to respond. Let's see. Catch them on a bobber, but the water is so choppy. Yeah. What kind of setup is that you have? Oh man, this is a Daiwa. Let's see. Revros. Let's see here. Try to get, there you go, if you can read that. There we go. It's a 7-foot medium action. Daiwa makes it. It's a combo setup. It's smooth, man. This reel is smooth. Let's see. The matching reel. It's hard to focus in on. The sun's not helping me at all. It's a 3000 series. I'm going to these cork handles, man. I really like. I'm going back to the old school cork. I just they're making them thinner now. The older ones used to be like the size of a baseball bat. But yeah, man, I was using mono on it for a while, and then yeah, I was trying to give monofilament a try. I don't like the stretch of it. It's hard for me to set the hook on fish. And I got I think we got 20-pound braid. They didn't have, I like using 15-pound, but honestly with the 20-pound braid, I'm having less wind knots. So I'm kind of bumping it up on the pound test. And this is my car setup. This one breaks into 2 pieces as well. So it's easy to keep in my car, and I can just go fish in between jobs or after work when I go to pick my wife up or whenever, or someone calls me and wants to go on a boat. I always have a fishing rod in my car, you know. I mean, you can catch bull redfish on this setup too. So you can catch little bitty perch, bass, catfish like I'm doing right now, trout. It's just a utility rod, man. But yep, 7-foot, medium action, medium power, fast action. Actually, I think this is medium heavy. Okay. It feels like it's just a medium power though. Great action. Very light, comfortable, smooth like you were saying. A little tip too, if you saltwater fish a little, I mean, even if you're freshwater fishing, I always rinse my stuff off of freshwater after I use it. This is like a little, there's a yacht club up here. So they have some access to water, fresh water. I always rinse all the salt and grime and junk off of my fishing poles too. That kind of helps the longevity of these things. All right, let's put a fresh gulp on. We're up to 2 catfish. I think they tore this one up plenty. We'll put a new one on. That's what I'm using right there. Saltwater swimming mullet, gulp alive. This is definitely not my go-to, but the past couple days it has been because that's just what the fish want out here today. I have, let's see, 4 more of these left in here though. So by the time, if I run out of these before I have to leave, I will just put on a soft plastic. What in the world? Okay, there we go. Fresh lure. I like using Shrimp Procure though. I'm sure they make I mean, they make a lot of other flavor bait scents, but the Pro Cure, it's like a gel. It sticks onto your lure pretty good. You get about 10, 15 casts before you have to reapply, but one little tube costs like $7 or $8. 7 or 8, not 78. I tend to let my words run together from time to time. Sorry about that. But you buy one thing of Pro Cure and you get like 2 months of fishing out of it instead of buying a lot of Gulp, which that thing of Gulp right there costs like $20, which is they're proud of it. Let's just say that. But it works. I can't knock on Gulp. It works. Yeah, man, braid's where it's at. It doesn't stretch. It's like an instant hookup. It's stronger. That is kind of a downside. It's stronger, so it's harder to break off if you need to. But that's why I tie a leader to my braid. G-Dad, I don't know if you guys do that or not, but if you're fishing artificial, I'll tie like a monofilament leader to my braid. Check that out. Let's see if you can see that. I've got my braid, and then it goes to my monofilament to my lure. Because those fish will see that braid. Not as much out here because the water's green as it is, but they will see it. That leader helps a lot. I think that was like the biggest game changer for me learning how to fish. I used to fish just straight braid to my hook, and the dude next to me was just destroying it. I'm like, what are you doing differently than I'm doing? He's like, you got to put a leader on. So now I fish with leaders. I mean, it's just, you have to. If you want to catch more fish, put a leader on your braid. It can be a pain sometimes, but you'll catch a lot more fish. I guarantee that. If you're fishing artificial. I mean, honestly, even if you're fishing on like dead or live bait on a drop shot or something, I would still use, I'm getting a bite. I would still use a mono leader, you know? Tie your own drop shot with the mono instead of all those rigs with the swivels and junk, because the fish see all that. And it's not natural, you know? The less the fish can see and feel and sense, the more fish you're gonna catch. That's Fishing 101 with Ferg. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this stuff already though. But it blows me away that just that simple little tip. Like, a lot of people don't realize how big of a game changer it is to fish with leader if you're using braid. Oh, just missed I just missed I'm gonna have to get some live worms next time and put a little circle hook on so they can just set the hook themselves. I've missed, I can't tell you how many fish out here already. You don't see it, but cut that tail in half. Yeah. Name of the game. It's just the name of the game. That last hit was a pretty solid hit too. Let's see. I think I'll move back down to where I was, because they definitely tend to school up out here too. So if you're not getting bites regularly, just move over a little bit. Sometimes a little 5-foot move makes all the difference. If you guys want to hear a little story, there was a fishing pier way over there called Sunset Point. It's been destroyed like 10 times from all the storms and junk and whatever. But before, when the pier was nice and in great shape, there was this kid sitting, him and his dad were fishing right next to me. And this kid, we were set up with the same exact bait, everything was exactly the same. I mean, maybe the rods were different, but same power, whatever, same setup practically. And this kid was out fishing me like 20 fish to 1. It just blew my mind that we're like just within those 2 feet of us casting from each other. Those fish were in his strike zone and they weren't in mine. So sometimes just moving a couple feet makes a big difference. That's why I have to fan cast out here. I literally work this whole channel. I'll walk up and down this wall, back and forth. And I'll work the bottom, work the mid column. You know, I think I was saying that earlier. I get pretty redundant as the day goes on. Let's see, 2 o'clock. I actually got a decent amount of time to fish today too. I might go try another spot in a little while. I charge the phone up, cool off, get something to drink. There was a spot I was fishing last summer about this time, and I was catching a speckled trout pretty consistently. It was pretty wild. Come on, fish. One more fish for the people. One more fish for the people. Maybe I just need Oh, there's a sheep's head right under me. Oh, gosh. There's a sheep's head right under me. Hold up. This might be epic. This might get epic really fast. There's literally a sheep's head swimming on the wall right underneath me. Okay, we might have to fish this wall because there's a nice sized sheep's head. I mean, he was right down there by my feet, guys. I just happened to look down and I saw him swimming. All right, we might have to fish this wall here for a second. Let's see if we can catch a sheep's head real quick. That's cool. So I know like in the wintertime, the sheep's head come in from offshore. I can't figure out the sheep's head bite in Lake Pontchartrain though. I know they're in here and there's some massive ones. I just don't know if they hang out in the lake in the summertime or do they come in here during the fall and winter time? Like that I want to figure out. Let's work this wall for a couple minutes, guys, just to see if we can get the sheep's head. That would be phenomenal. That's probably one of the most difficult fish to catch out here on hook and line. You don't have live bait. And that's another thing too. Talk about, it's a pelagic fish. I mean, it's not like a mahi or anything, but they have giant eyes. They can see really well. And they mainly feed on barnacles. So barnacles and shrimp. It's a tough fish to catch. One of the best eating fish, honestly, out here though. If you've never had sheep's head, you're missing out. It's super white and flaky, real mild tasting. Just really good eating fish. People don't like them because they're quote unquote difficult to clean. But they're really not that hard to clean. They're just like redfish and black drum, except for they have a little bit bigger of a hump on their back. Okay, I tried everything I could to catch that. I need to get one of those little matrix shrimps. Matrix makes like a little mini shrimp. I have those shrimplets too, the Marker 54 shrimplets. But that dude came and gone. I don't have time to find him. I mean, I kind of do, but that's going to be hard to kind of needle in a haystack kind of deal. Man, that dude was right under my feet. You know what? I got distracted with that. We were going to walk down here, try to catch a fish again. Sorry about that. The ADD is kicking in, or ADHD, whichever. Oh, there's the sheepshead. Okay. There's the ADHD. Maybe we will try to chase this dude. Okay, he's just chilling on this wall eating the barnacles. If we can convince him to eat this. And it's kind of bulky. I got a gigantic jig head on it. The tail's cut off. It doesn't look like anything it would eat. But it does smell good, according to the fish. Oh man, that would be so cool if I can catch this sheepshead. Hang in here, guys. We're trying to do something really cool. If you've never seen a sheepshead too, you'll understand why. I'm kind of just changed my whole thought of process out here. Yeah, there's a shell from a crab out there. Cool. Oh man, come on. That crab just shed his skin. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. There you go. Wherever that crab is, it's a soft shell crab now. Let me get you to zoom back out. I'm all kinds of ADD today. There you go. Let's see. What you guys up to? John Peterson's Random Adventures. My day is going good, dude. How about yours? I can't complain, man. Got a nice little breeze out here. It's not like 1,000 degrees anymore. I'm okay about that. And I'm fishing, so it's a great day. Always a great day when you're fishing. I'm just trying to catch this sheepshead. He keeps stealing my attention from what I was doing originally, because I'd much rather catch this sheepshead than another catfish. I know I can catch the catfish. I'm not too worried about that. But if I can catch this sheepshead, then you're doing something. You know doing something if you catch a sheepshead. Casting artificial lures at it. I'm just going to kind of work this whole wall down like this and just see if we get lucky. That's half of fishing, is just luck. Being at the right place at the right time. Making the right cast. Oh. No. Let's see if we can get this sheepshead, guys. That would be killer. That was a horrible cast. I'm trying to just cast and retrieve next to this wall and get this sheepshead to maybe do a reaction strike. Oh, wrong side. Maybe I'll catch a bass on this side. You can catch bass over here, sheepshead over here. That's Lake Pontchartrain in a nutshell for you. Bull sharks hang up in here. I need to do that pretty soon. I need to do like a bull shark fishing trip out here. Yes, we have bull sharks out here in the lake. They go all the way up to, I think I heard up to like Missouri. They go all the way up the Mississippi River. I think they're actually starting to breed in fresh water too now. They're getting acclimated to the fresh water, which is pretty scary. If you you do a lot of swimming in the freshwater tributaries around here. I don't, not anymore. When I was a kid, I used to play in the rivers all the time, but as an adult, seeing what I have seen that swims in this water, seems like everything can bite your leg off or something in here. I'm not up for that adventure anymore as an adult. Oh, I'm getting little taps. Getting little taps, guys. Might have got back on the spot for the catfish. The sheepshead distracted me. We're gonna give this spot maybe 10 more minutes. We caught, well, I think we're up to like 3 catfish already, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. But I kind of want to go check on my other little spot and see what else we can get into. There's a bunch of rocks, a lot of structure. It's not a big area, but it's a good area. And there's a probability we might get on the speckled trout. Is that a minnow? Yeah, there's a minnows. I thought I saw some shrimp. Yep, I think I wore out my welcome out here. If I stay out here for the next hour and a half, I know I'll catch a few more of these. But I have some time to explore and check out all my other spots. So I kind of want to do that before I have to go pick up the wife. Man. All right, let's reel this in. Put on one more gulp. We'll fish that gulp until it's gone. My confidence level has gone down significantly. Oh. Fish a little closer to the to land. See what's happening over there. They might have just moved down a little bit. All right, let's scooch down a little bit. Oh, for those of you that just popped in, oh, that red snapper floated over there. Not that you want to see a dead red snapper, but someone was cleaning their fish and decided to throw their carcass over there. That's a red snapper carcass. Lovely. All right, let's see what happens over here. Give it a couple casts, and then we're gonna go check out my other spot. Charge up the phone for a few minutes. Ooh, that dude is brave in that flatboat. It is choppy out there. I don't play in that stuff, man. Looks like he's coming back in. Probably a good call. Well, yeah, I think I wore this spot out, guys. Try to remember when I was fishing here yesterday, what time of the day it was. Pretty close to this time of the day. I think it was a little bit later. So this might be like a lull. They probably bite around like 1 or it's probably the tide. I bet the tide stopped moving. That's how it works out here. Everything's tidally influenced. If the water's moving, they're biting. Once the water stops moving, they stop biting. I guarantee you that's what happened. All right, let's make one more cast on this wall just because we were catching fish. Hate leaving fish biting. We'll just work this gulp, and this is it. That's how it works when you fish, right? You never stick to a plan. I mean, I kind of had a plan. I knew the fish were biting out here, so I came back, and sure enough, I caught. Oh, man, that fish was torn up by something big. There was a fish over here with a big gouge in it, but it swam away. It was definitely not one of the fish I caught. So if you're wondering why I'm not casting over here, it's just a giant flat. There are fish. I mean, we're here, might as well try. But it's way deeper over here. It's like 2 feet deep over here, depending on the tide. Like sometimes you can see the ground. Like a north wind. Actually, probably in a few weeks, this will all be land. There won't be any water in here with a stout north wind. But let's just take a cast over here. Why not? You never know. You never know. Could be a redfish or a flounder. I can imagine that there would be some flounder stacked up over here though, because it's real sandy. It's a real sandy bottom, so that's what the flounder tend to stay in. They like the sandy bottom. But I think I've caught a bass on this side one time, but it was just fishing along the wall. That's pretty much all I've ever caught to this side. Oh, this is where the catfish should be. Let's see if we get a hit. Nothing. I would know by now. They have shut off. So this situation too, I'm just going to work it all the way in. You might get surprised by something. It's a lot of water. Well, Tell you what. Oh, there was a bite. Okay. There it is. All right. There we go. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was playing with him too much. I should have just drove the hook in there. Good news though. Still got the tail on. All right. Once we can make something happen real quick before I change spots. That was a nice one too, man. That was a nice one. That was a solid fish. And I missed him. Guess we'll make a couple casts here just to make sure. Just to make sure. Oh, come on. Take the hook. Don't miss the hook this time. Come on. All right. There's definitely something out there. Enough to make me stay here for a couple more minutes. Oh, just missed him. Come on. There's bound to be one big one in there. I know, whatever that one. I know it was another catfish. It had to have been. Oh, just trying to yank the hook on him. That's a little one. And they're just barely chasing that tail on this lure. I can feel them just trying to nip the tail off. Yep. Oh wait, just wrapped it around. They just wrapped it around the hook this time. Cool. Come on, one more fish for the peoples. I'm in the strike zone, I know that. Just gotta get one to mess up real quick. Scoot down a little bit. I can't get them. They're biting. I just can't set the hook on them. Oh, it's maddening. You know the fish are there. They're biting. You just can't set the hook. All right. Tell you what, though, this rod and reel is definitely launching that lure out there. Come on. Take it. Just take it. Don't know if I need to move down a little bit farther or... I'd love to catch that one that hit just a minute ago. That was a nice fish. Hang in there, guys. We're gonna give it like 5 minutes. Just because that fish hit so hard and I feel horrible that I missed it. I mean, it was on the hook. It just somehow worked off. Let's see. What's a sheepshead? Okay, so a sheepshead, hard to describe. The biggest feature about a sheepshead, though, is they have teeth kind of like a cow. It's kind of freaky looking, like they're like a cross between human and cow teeth. It's a saltwater fish. They typically go offshore to spawn, and then they'll move inshore in the wintertime. Great tasting fish, though. Oh, man, talk about one of the best eating fish. Now, they're not like, for our standards out here, you know, most people go for redfish and speckled trout. And they're nice looking fish. Let's just say that. They're pretty. Sheepshead, I think they're a cool fish personally. They're the neatest looking fish in the world. But they're not too appealing. If you look at it, you're like, oh, that doesn't look like something I want to eat. But man, talk about one of the best eating fish. Oh my goodness. Red snapper is my all-time favorite fish to eat out here. Well, period. But sheepshead, probably top 3. If I would put like red snapper, flounder, speckled trout, redfish, then sheepshead. But sheepshead kind of, I don't know. I might have to bump sheepshead up to like number 2 because it's such a clean fish. They eat barnacles. They're not like eating little junk. They're not eating dirt, you know, stuff on the ground. Barnacles are filter feeders. They're just, you know, they're not on the bottom filtering all the trash. They're filtering like plankton and all the nutrients like in the upper water column. I mean, they go all the way down to the bottom too, but it's just a cleaner fish. They have so they're probably like gray with white stripes or white with gray stripes, kind of like the zebra conundrum. Like, is a zebra black or white with, you know how that goes? People don't like cleaning them because they're kind of difficult. The dorsal fin, they have a lot of long spines. So if you're not paying attention, those spines will go right through your fingernail. I've had it happen. It doesn't feel good. But yeah, the coolest thing with the sheepshead are their teeth. They have like little teeth that are made to break up the barnacles and chip them off of the wall and everything. Really cool fish. But they're really difficult to catch because they eat barnacles. They're not like actively chasing bait. I mean, they will go after shrimp and crabs and other things like that, but they're not hunting for, like, they're more foraging. It's probably why they got teeth like cow, because they just forage for barnacles though. Oh, I'm getting bites while I'm talking, guys. I can't set the hook on these fish. They just aren't wanting to commit to biting the hook. But that's the short of what a sheepshead is. There you go. There it is. Finally, let's set this hook. All right, we drove the hook in. Yeah, we got him this time. Woo! I don't see him swirling up. What is this? Is this a catfish? What is this? Yeah, he just wasn't fighting like the other ones. So if you just tuned in, that's what I have been catching out here. Are blue catfish. They're freshwater species. They're very edible. It's not that they don't. It's not the flavor of them that I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to get you guys to. He flopped off. They don't flop off that easy normally. They don't taste bad. And depending on where you're at, like, the Mississippi is real muddy, so they kind of have a muddy taste to them, in my opinion. But in the lake, not so much. It's just the grain of the meat I just don't like. I'm spoiled with, like, flaky fish, like redfish and, you know, flounder. Like I was saying with the sheepshead, they got a real good flake to them. Catfish is real grainy. I don't really care for them. But they're fun to fight when nothing else is biting. I'll give you that much. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna leave this one up to the audience. Should I move? Let's see, actually I kind of need to move. My phone's on the end. Let's see. VPM Fishing, what's up, man? From England. That's cool, man. That is awesome. Welcome to the New Orleans fishing, guy. VP Fish. I'm gonna have to check your channel out, man. Maybe make a comment on one of my videos. That way I know who. I'll subscribe to your channel if you got a channel. I appreciate the support. Thanks for checking in. I still have the swimming mullet on here. I guess I'll fish a little bit more. What time is it? 2:25. Let's go for 10 more minutes. Then I gotta go charge my phone up, cool off a little bit, because it's not like summertime humidity heat, but it's still warm out here. It's still toasty. And I've been working pretty hard. I mean, I've been working outside in the heat on my day job. Well, my only job. But you know, you work all day and then you come out and fish. You still get a little tired. Fishing, I mean, it's kind of like it's a different gear. Even though it's hot out here, I can tolerate it. You know, I'm not physically working. My job's pretty strenuous. You know, I'm a handyman. I work on people's houses. There we go. Oh, I missed them. I just missed it. Maybe they're starting to turn back on. Maybe he's still on there. I don't know. Nah, I just messed my gulp up. Oh, just missed him. Yeah, this thing's about to fall off. Probably going to be my last cast in this spot, guys. I'll fish until this gulp's torn up or gone or whatever. I mean, the fish are biting, so that's cool. It's action. But, yeah. So, VPM Fishing. You're in England. I'm in South Louisiana. I think you know, if you know a little bit about New Orleans, that'll give you a good frame of reference of where I'm at. I'm pretty close to New Orleans. So we have a lot of salt water out here. I mean, we have salt and fresh water, but what I'm fishing right now is a mix. It's called brackish. So pretty much got the water from the Gulf of let's just call it the Gulf. You can call it America, Gulf of Mexico, whatever you want. I don't care. And then you got all the freshwater tributaries mixing together. And you got Lake Pontchartrain. The salt and freshwater mix. So you get kind of pretty much everything that swims in South Louisiana in one body of water. It's really epic. All right, last cast. There's a boat coming. Let's just try to make the best of this cast. I'm gonna fish it all the way in. If I don't catch a fish, oh well. If I do, awesome. Oh, almost caught a fish. I mean, they are all stacked up on the other side of this canal. Ooh, there it is, got him. Unless he messed up my bait. I'm just gonna reel and hope. Oh, it's just my lure. Messed up my lure. Oh man, it's so hard to leave because I know that there's fish there, but this lure can't take much more. All right. I said last cast like 50 times, for real, last cast. Because honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have a bait by the time I reel this one back in. This gulp is about to be taken off. But yeah, so it's brackish water out here. Real fun. Bank fishing is kind of tough out here. You just have to have it in your head that, you know, you're just gonna catch what you're gonna catch. You can't just necessarily catch one species that you target from a spot, because the conditions out here change almost daily. I mean, the weather's been pretty consistent, so thankfully the conditions have been stable, and what you're seeing is what you're getting right now. So if it stays like this is pretty much what we're gonna get. A good mix of fish. Like you had sheepshead that came in from offshore, probably. You got blue catfish running in with them. I'm getting tagged over here, guys. I'm just you can't see the bites right now. They're destroying the gulp. Tell you what. I'm gonna break this dude in half. See if my pliers will cut it. Those guys would just bite it in half, but we got a little case of the Vibrio going on out here in Louisiana. I don't feel like getting the Vibrio because I bit a lure in half. There we go. Chopped up the gulp. Now we just got that. Let's see if something bites that. Let's see here. There you go. Half of a mullet. Half of a swimming mullet. Just walked down here just because I had a big fish. It's hard to leave when they're biting. I can't help myself. Let's see. I still got a little time too anyway. Let's just see. I think that's it, guys. I definitely had a bite, but my confidence level has gone down tremendously with this. I mean, I'm getting a bite right there. All right, I'm done. I think we did what we came out here to do. I knew the blue catfish were out here. We found them, we caught them. We did the deal. I think my phone's about to die anyway too, so alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That was really awesome. G-Dad, the man, that was cool of you checking in. Glad you could watch one of my lives live. I'm learning how to post them up too, so you can go back and watch them afterwards, after I go live. So anyway, there you have it. I'm gonna wash my reel off. I'm gonna charge my phone up. If I have time, I'm gonna go to my other spot real quick, so I might get back on. Just keep an eye out for that if you got time. Ferg out.